Oh, this is not my computer. I'm not going to steal it.
All right, thank you so much to Gigi for being here and making this work with her schedule. I do have a couple of wrap-up notes for the day before we all head out. So I want to thank everyone for being here today, and I want to note something that always strikes me about these events, and that is the sheer range of attendees in the room. I think it's notable that in the room today we have municipalities of all shapes and sizes who are working on really unique projects. We're also joined by engineers, librarians, wireless carriers, law schools, and so many more. And to me, this really illustrates a universal recognition of the transformative nature of broadband. We heard a lot of things today. We started with the history of transportation infrastructure, and we talked about how broadband is the successor to that as today's universal utility. We heard from a variety of communities about how broadband is integral to the resilience of their towns and cities, and Mayor Harp and Mariah touched on the justice of universal access and often the injustice of the lack thereof. But we also talked a lot about what we can be doing now to fix that. It's always a goal of Next Century Cities events, and it's what we do to create tools and resources and strategies for how we can close this divide. And while every community is different, and as Chris said, there's no one community broadband problem, there are a lot of things that everyone can work on, such as identifying community leadership, exploring and diversifying your funding options, and leveraging the assets that your community does have, or if you don't know what those are, taking the steps to figure that out. So I'd just like to mention again that Next Century Cities does have a lot of resources on our website about these things. Most recently, we have collated a lot of 5G and small cell resources, and we also have a guide specifically addressing the FCC's small cell order and how it pertains to communities. And we also have an exciting new resource coming soon in just a couple months, so keep an eye on our website for that. I hope you all find it very useful. So with that, I would like to give a final thanks to all of our speakers and all of our attendees for being here and all of our partners for making this possible. I hope it was helpful, and I hope I see you all at a future event. So thank you.
And if you want